What up, YouTube? It's L, the girl L Complex. I can see you seeing half dashboard, half city. Sorry about that. I'm gonna try and adjust that a little bit so you can see it better. Try and lift it up a little bit. I told y'all I'm gonna continue on with the part 3 as well as take a ride. This is something that I like to do. I like to take rides through the city. Right now we're in the French Quarters. I normally like to, mostly I like to take them at night because I just like the ambiance of it. I just like the look. I just like the feel. The best time to me, especially when there's nothing going on, to take a ride through the city is early in the morning, early afternoon. So I'm gonna say after like 6-7 a.m. Till about 12 p.m. because you mainly have people going to work. You have people cleaning. They're cleaning the streets that early. They cleaning the streets and stuff like that. And you get about 12 o'clock. All the artists start to come out. The street performers start to come out. Those that like to sing. The ones that like to sing. The ones that like do performance, or the tap dancers or the drummers on the bucket. And it's more of a peaceful ride. You don't have all that traffic going through the French Quarter. You could take your time to kind of mosey about. Yeah. But when you want like a cool, chill, laid back, put on some Snow Allegra and just ride, that's better at night. Especially the later the better, like 12, 1 o'clock in the morning. Because it's really it's quiet unless there's something going on in the city, like a game, or it's a home game for the Saints and it's a big game. It's one of our big competitors, like when we played against the Dirty Birds. So if you're ATL viewer, got love for y'all, but I'm hoping the Saints smash y'all. I'm hoping the Saints smash y'all this season. Wow, she is beautiful. That's another thing about New Orleans. You see a lot of beautiful people. You see a lot of beautiful people. Of course they're from out of town. We have beautiful people here, born and raised, no doubt. But you see a lot of beautiful people coming from out of town. So this is me talking to y'all while y'all get the view of the city. So I'm hoping that y'all will not only enjoy but also appreciate. So right now, just trying to clear my head, talking about doing a relationship journeys kind of weighed a little bit on me. I already wasn't feeling a little too hot anyway. I do have epilepsy, so I kind of went into episode last night, and I should have been resting, but I had to get up and I had something to do today that needed to be done. So also when I'm feeling overwhelmed, or if I just need to clear my head, like I said that already, I'll come and I'll take a ride. It's kind of busy tonight. Got a home game tomorrow night. I forgot who we playing, and while I'm talking smack about the Atlanta Falcons, I'm really not a football head like that. My friends are really into football, and you cannot live in New Orleans and not watch football. You can't, and you have to represent the Saints. Like, don't get me wrong though, like we have born and raised that are not Saints fans. They either 49ers fans or they Rams fans. And we got a few Cowboys fans. And and I you know, I be scared for their life every time they say they're Cowboys fans, because saying you're a Cowboys fan will get you beat up. No, I'm joking, but you know, they will give you a hard time. So we got a lot of tours in here. A lot of the restaurants are kind of packed, and this by no means what y'all are seeing right now. It might get a little busier later, but like pre-Katrina, these streets would be packed as if it was Mardi Gras. Like it was always jumping. I'm about to cross over Bourbon Street, which I don't really like to cross over Bourbon Street because everybody's drunk. Everybody's taking forever to cross the street. Nobody's paying attention. And I just want to put a disclaimer out there for you tourists that come out here. Welcome. Glad you're here. Have fun. Be safe. You know, enjoy it. But just because you're here, that doesn't mean that you just walk in the street. Sidewalks are sidewalks for a reason. We always tell tourists in the quarters, because y'all like to walk in the streets. Bourbon Street is the only street that's like that because they block it off. But the rest of the quarter, like don't just walk in the street. That's just not, you know, you still have people traveling through. You know, you have the taxis, you have the Ubers, you have the Lyfts, and then you just have people that the French Quarter is also residential as well. They are people with homes here. There is a lot of the French Quarter is not just party, it's also residential. And as you can see how aggravating this is, you know, people just walking and not really paying attention. Like he just almost bumped into my car and he would have been at fault. So yeah, but I just want to give y'all a little, for those of you who haven't been here, just give you a little view. Crossing Bourbon is the most aggravating thing down here in the quarter. And yeah, so I avoid the side streets that lead to Bourbon. Right now we're on Iberville and we're coming up to Royal. Royal Street is one of my favorite streets because Royal Street has a lot of art galleries. It has a lot of art galleries. It has a lot of fine art galleries. It has a few jewelry stores the further up that you go. And once they started walking, I knew they were going to do that. They had all that time to walk. Sometimes you just got to hit your gas a little bit to let them know you're coming out. But yeah, Royal Street is very, very nice. It's very, very nice. You get to see the paintings in the window, some of the jewelry be on display. If you're the type that like to be surrounded by beautiful things and you want to take a ride down Royal Street. It's very nice. And during the day, definitely park and walk Royal Street. It's very nice. So I'm gonna make this turn right here now. Over here, they have some good milkshakes. The legendary milkshake bar. They give you the most well-crafted milkshakes. We just passed them. That you could, and it's on Charters. Charters and Bienville. Well, Bienville is the intersecting street, so it's like half a block up from that intersection. When I tell you they give you the most well-crafted milkshakes, I mean toppings on top of toppings. You're gonna pay like $8, $9 for one, but it's worth it. And you might as well, if you have a buddy, y'all might as well just get one and split it, because it's too much for one person. Even the small one is huge. It's too much for one person. I might just make this video a little bit about just a ride. Just a ride. Yeah, the guys like to ride their slingshots out here. There's a place over on Canal where they rent slingshots. Um, some of the natives here, they have their own. They'll come down to the quarter and meet up with their partners and ride their slingshots. And I kind of haven't been really taking my rides like I normally do, and now that I'm back taking them, I'm getting kind of aggravated tonight because it's a lot of drunk people or people that are tipsy, and they will walk and talk, but they'll stop in the intersection and they're looking at their phones and they're discussing their next plan of action, and it's kind of aggravating. Just a reminder of why I don't come, especially when it's events. I had to take a little break. Sometimes you'll feel the urge to just take a break from something. That's spirit guiding you. That's the Lord guiding you to just, chill out. And it's a reason behind it. So I'm gonna ride a little more with y'all before I get into the topic. Sitting in traffic right now. I don't know what they're doing. So yeah, we got Georgia down here. Right now, we got a lot of out-of-state people. Like I said, we playing